Good afternoon Kenya, this is Kenya News Alert. Karibu sana. Ikiwa ni saa 6:30 and something juu. Today is on the 12th of February 2025 and I'm your host, House of Zulfa. Karibuni. Yes, let my co-hosts introduce themselves.
Yes. Hello guys. This is Felix and I really welcome you to the show. Karibu sana. Zulfa, was your break?
It was ndasema venye Lewis alikuwa anasema. Sijui fantabula. It was just fantastic. Hiyo jina Lewis nimesahau.
Just to say fantabulous.
Alikuwa anasema sijui fantastic, whatever licious mwisho. Sawa? So yeah. It was good. How was yours? Okay. So Mr. Felix, as you continue to do what you're doing, I would like to introduce today's topic. We want to actually discuss the political scene here in Kenya and everyone with their own thing. To compare hizi vitu wakadha, tujue what is going on in Kenya. If you love me, aya. Pale naambiwa na producer that our number is there. You could call us, you could text us on WhatsApp, or call even directly, or text directly. Just know that number haijawekwa pale bure. Hiyo number inafaa itumike. Okay? So itumieni. Yes. So the morning tea tumekuwa tukidiscuss kuhusu Salasia alivyoingia TikTok. Discuss story ya Kimani Chungwa. We discussed about Sifuna. We talked about a lot of things. And right now, my co-host and I will said we want to really get to know. Because kidogo ni kama wanatupimia. Mtu kama Omogeni aenda pale kwenye national ama kwenye Senate. Anasema ya kwamba hajui kama UDM and UDA wako na coalition. And then inabaki even wadogo wake wanamwambia kwamba you've been a witness to this, what's up with you coming here and saying that it doesn't. So kidogo it seems ni kama wanatupimia, kidogo it seems ni kama ambaye hata tuelewi what is really going on. Sawa. So ningeomba Felix aendelee kutueleza after atuambie how was your break.
It was fine. In fact, sorry for the inconvenience. I say it was fine. Zulfa.
Yes.
You know, at some point, what I know, these people are just chasing their political interest. You know. And truly, it will never be progressive. We will never be in a progressive moment if we are going to protect our interests in politics. Yeah, unajua ndo maana yule mama jana alisimama akasema, what are we discussing now? How will this go? How will this affect maybe the development kutoka mashinani mali tunatoka? Will you stop maybe what you are talking about and know that we really need to progress by fostering our development in the country? So I'm just taking my word that these people are totally they are totally protecting their political interests.
So this is them protecting what they want and not the Kenyan people. Felix.
Yes.
This is them protecting what they want and not protecting the Kenyan people.
Yes, that is what I can say.
And why are they there though?
Yes.
Why are they there?
In the government.
Yes, why are they in the wako pale kwa nini? Sababu they were elected by the common mwananchi and they should
to foster in fact to bring development.
Yes.
But not be just like idols. And Zulfa, you know, at some point I do question myself. What is this that maybe what do they always, I don't know even the way I can put my question, but the fact is truly in our Kenya constitution, everything was set in the form that Kenyans, not politicians, are well catered for. Sasa wakati unapata like somebody can manage to bring a motion in parliament,
Yes.
whereby the motion is at some point we can interpret it that it is just doing what is all for it is just concerning their interest. Me na feel ni shame by the way.
Yeah. Actually, let me tell you, it is a shame. It is a shame when you know that the reason why you're here is because of the Kenyan people, but you're there taking your own uko pale for your own Let me ask you one thing before we continue.
Yes.
How are these people? Do they really know why they are there? Matu wako pale sababu ni bucket list. The way we said, someone wants to become president, someone wants to become deputy or a certain thing because ni bucket list. Anataka tu kutik. Akwe like, you know what, I was this, I did that, but you're not actually doing it for the reason that you said. Yes?
Unaona vile umesema hivyo, I can easily say that some of them are just there because they want to do what? They want to satisfy their interest and their targets. Kuna mwenye maybe alikuwa anasema like I want to be an MP from this from my area, I want to be a governor, I want to be a senator, I want to be this, I want Zulfa.
Yes.
Suppose that now we have got anybody there who is more focused on any developmental activity. Will the person be busy maybe negotiating in the parliament over the majority leaders and majority team in the government? You know, majority issues should be there just as an OB.
By the way.
Yeah, just as other business. Whereby maybe if the country has got transparent leaders and other things, maybe according to their manifestos, unajua wakati walikuwa wanaulizia kura, nobody ever said that I have got this weakness. But they could convince people with all their good, maybe good part of their abilities. You understand?
Yes.
But if these people were totally good enough for developmental aspect, be sure with me, then they could have maybe done 2 to 3 things despite what they are trying to vote for right now. I'm very sure arakama wana vote for majority leaders in the houses juu nini. Baada ndo maana napenda nani senator yule wa Kisii Onyonka. Onyonka uliona wengine wakati wako busy kudiscuss who is the majority leader, who are the majority team, yeye alileta motion nyingine tofauti yenye inahusiana na developmental issues concerning money.
Because he knows it's not there.
Because he knows that what brought him there was not those things.
Yes. Yes. So, do you know the history of Mr. Onyonka?
I don't know clearly. Sijui history yake vizuri, but what I know, he was an MP from Kisii, and I am not sure.
MP?
Yes, he was an MP before maybe he was elected as a senator of Kisii County. Yes.
I imagine I didn't know that. But I've come to respect him. I have come to, and I hope so mtu ambaye kutupale just for kiki, hata nisite kiki za kisiasa, sawa. I hope he really means what he's saying. I hope that he is, yani venye ana siku kejeli nitoaje, the way that he is picking up, sawa. And I would hope that kama kuna mtu kama wewe wa Kisii, ni center wa Kisii, is a center from Kisii, si ndio?
Yes.
Development, so he works under Simba Arati.
Yes, he is working with. Yes, he's working with Simba the other woman, I don't know, I don't remember the name of the other representative. Yeah, Donya, she's called Donya, somebody Donya, Doris, something like that. Yes. Yeah, they are working together.
And omogeni ni nani kwenu? Omogeni huyo mwenye atupimia huko from Kisii
under Senate. I think that is a senator from Nyamira County. Yes.
Then why don't they follow Onyonka's nini? Simba Arati ulisema ni mtu ambaye anakaa aje kipolitically?
Wait, I don't know more about those things, those people, because sijakuwa huko sana, but the fact is, it was said that Simba is not performing his duties the way he promised people. And what was the last statement from Onyonka when it comes to...
Actually, we're going to play it at some point, sawa? Because let me tell you something, sawa? I don't know Simba vizuri, sawa? But what I know is what I heard, sawa, from some people, and you know those people, sawa? that Simba Arati isn't good, sawa?
Isn't good.
Yes. Even remember there's this one person who wanted like a Kasongo photo.
Yes.
A Kasongo kind of AI Kasongo photo for Simba Arati. I don't know how it went though. Did you know that?
Pardon me, please.
You know, you see the Kasongo photo? The photo that you see and you know that is Kasongo, that meme.
Yes, I saw.
There's someone who wanted that. Do you know that? And do you know that person? Yeah, they wanted one for Simba Arati.
So maybe Simba Arati pissed them off until they wanted somebody else also.
They were willing to pay, actually. To pay a lot of money to get that.
I'm very sure they were just kidding around so that they can capture somebody who is producing those things.
I will tell you behind the scenes that you will not say that. So you will not say that because you know that person, and that person means a lot to you.
But I don't think whether if Simba is corrupt, and
I heard that his wife, sawa. People call her Ching Chong, sawa. Someone said, and I'm gonna quote, sawa. In Kisii, that Ching Chong B, sawa. I won't say.
Why? Does it mean she doesn't have a name?
That is what I didn't even know that Simba Arati had married a Kisi, a Chinese woman. I didn't know that. Me, I heard from that tweet. It was a tweet, sawa, that she's the one who runs. She's the even. I remember there's one day we were streaming and someone said from Kisii that it is true that at the offices she comes and she screams at people, and insults people. So I don't know. So what would you tell us about that?
There was a day when I went to see my grandmom. It was I don't was it in the year 2000 and what? 23 or 24? Late 23 is there. So when I was standing where my grandmom was, she was trying to buy some tomatoes, yes? I saw a very good car, in fact, a very expensive one, came and parked by my side. I thought it was a friend of mine, who at some point could use a similar car, just like that one. Even the outlook, what could differentiate those two cars was just the number plate, you know. So that woman, a wife to Simba Arati, was inside the car. And I never knew it. So that car stood there for almost 3 minutes before anybody could get out. All of a sudden, I saw a white woman who is a Chinese getting out of the car. And could go direct to the woman who was selling the tomatoes. He could buy a large number of tomatoes, but at the same time she could pay a lot of money, which is over extra. Yeah, I don't know whether I can say over extra or what. In fact, the extra money, she could buy it using extra money, and she never demanded for change.
To keep change.
Yes.
Keep change
Yeah. So she gave almost 10,000. Yes, I'm telling you the truth. She gave almost 10,000 for something that could maybe be either bought by, I think, 1,500 shillings. Yes.
Maybe she was showing off.
No. I cannot. I can't support that it was a show off. I cannot support that it was a show off. Reason being, she even gave other surrounding women 1,000 shillings each, and told them that I really like you guys.
You're not Felix.
Yes?
You're not
I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not. In fact, I questioned my grandmother. Who is this person? It was that moment that I knew Simba that was married to a Chinese woman. Yeah. So, and it was my first time to see her. Yes. So the moment she left, people could not even realize, you know, when you are busy in the streets doing your own things, your own stuff, you cannot recognize all the cars. And that woman and even the governor himself could not use the same car. Could use this one today. Tomorrow, he or she, the governor or the wife is going to use a different car. And remember, the governor, in fact, could be recognized easily because he used to use the Kisii County government car. So by the time she was gone, that was the moment people could realize that there was somebody who was there. So those grannies, in fact, he benefited from that guy, from that guy that day, and in fact, I was amused at the way she handled those people. So as time went by, I came to realize that many people are talking about Simba and the wife and what the wife, the Kisii County is controlled by Chinese. What rumors A, B, C, D, and A, F. So I was not so sure that whatever they were trying to say was the truth until maybe we confirm. But I don't think whether Simba is that person who could maybe see you use public resources such awkwardly and maybe keep quiet. I'm very sure that is why maybe many people hate him.
Because he doesn't want the properties of Kisii to be used vibaya.
Yes.
And that is good. That is really good. So I also want to ask you something, Felix. So
Go.
When you hear the name William Ruto, what comes to your mind?
Let me tell you, Zulfa. In fact, President William Ruto is a very good guy, and I cannot maybe talk ill about him.
No, I have not asked you so that you can talk ill.
What comes in my mind, he is a good guy. Sawa, na ndo maana nimetangulia that he is a good guy, and I cannot even try to talk ill about him. But I blame people who are by his side. You know why? Why? Those people are in a comfort zone and they are satisfied in whatever they are trying to engage in. Let me tell you the truth. President Ruto cannot come and sit somewhere there and invigilate everything. But the fact that he is not maybe making some follow-ups and some steps, maybe he failed to, that's why even Kenyans now, they don't want maybe. Many of the Kenyans, when nimesikia wakiongea, they don't want to talk much about him. Lakini be sure with me,
yes,
he is a good guy. Only that I don't know whether those political or all those required political qualities that a good leader should have, maybe is missing some of the qualities that maybe are making him maybe to be repelled by many people.
What kind of?
But qualities? The fact is, the fact is, the people who are around him are the people who are misleading him. Do you remember President Ruto was very, very, very good enough when he was in a deputy president? What then do you think will make him be a bad leader right now? Or be the most corrupt leader, as they once said? You know, let me tell you the truth. Zulfa, the moment you will allow somebody who is not a good person by your side, that will be the moment you also turn to be a bad person. As there was a saying which could be said that tell me you are friend, then I'll tell you who you are. Yeah, so the people, all those people who are beside him, then are the people who to determine who the president is. Yes, you might find that the president is a good guy, but the fact that his government and his people, in fact, the people, yes, people. The people who are who joined, who he shook hands with before that, okay, but when he was trying to make the government, are the people who are failing him. Now that they are okay, PIA may fail kidogo because if he was so serious enough with his leadership, he could totally determine the kind of people ameweka kwa government umefanya nini na wamefeli nini. The sections that all those people failed, he should have maybe taken some of the steps that will help him, will enable him to regain his political dignity.
But do you think is ever going to nini to regain his political reputation?
I don't know.
I feel like kuna venye Moi was painted. Sawa. Kuna
So I was trying. Oh, sorry.
No.
I don't know. I can see. Yeah. Sound imepara. I'm saying he is trying. Maybe he is supposed to do this. He is supposed to figure out the way he should maybe employ to win the hearts of Kenyans, which is not such easy because some of the issues that he was supposed to deliver, now that he has failed to, you know, it will be very difficult for him to win Kenyans' hearts. Some of them, for those who are complaining. Yes.
You know, Felix, as I'm saying, yes, as I was saying, kuna venye saizi when you think about the Moi era, there's something that you don't remember eti alikuwa gana Udi Amori, it was Udi, endangwa Udi. Do you know Udi? How was it? Amori. Do you know that person who was a vice president kitambo?
His name was Mudi Awori.
Yeah, that one. Mudi Awori. Was it in the government of Moi?
Government of Moi, yes.
He was.
Yes.
We know people like Kina Raila, they were. Sindio? We don't remember those people when we think about Moi. We don't remember the people that were around him. We remember him because it was his regime. Sawa? So I'm insisting on your point when you say that the people that you hang out with, sawa, itabaki yule mdema anangingia out na watu wabangi. So itabaki hata ni wabangi. Yule mdema na hang out sijui na wezi, inabaki tu hivyo. So I think the thing with Mr. Ruto, so you should know that 50 years from now, people won't be thinking about about Kimani Ichung'wah or Sudi or Murkomen or Mahalim or that person. So they will be thinking about him. When people wanakumbuka 2022 and 2023, alingia 2022, sindio? People will only hey.
It's okay.
People watamkumbuka tu yeye. People watakumbuka ilikuwa gani time ya Ruto. Kama vile sisi tunakumbuka tu wakati wa Kibaki, wakati wa Moi, wakati wa Kenyatta. People remember that. Sawa? So atoe hawa watu kidogo. Angalia hapo kwenye sakoli yake. Nani wanamharibia? Nani wanampa advice za kishenzi? Nani anamwambia vitu fulani? Sawa? Haya. Also the political situation, that is what status in the country. Sawa? People are still being taken. People are kuna watu JK Live tuliona kwamba kuna familia ya mdada mmoja mpaka saa hii hawajapata mwili. Wanaenda kwa askari hawasaidii. So those things are still there. of which right now we are not tackling them. Right now I don't know, sijui tumetulia sababu kuna AUC, and someone told me that AUC is a distraction. Sawa, that sasa tumesahau ya kwamba people were killed. Tumesahau we want justice for those 2 men from Lolongo who were found tortured and mutilated and all that. Sawa, so it's like it's a distraction. It's a distraction. They are distracting us from the things. Kitu kama ya Senate kwenda kuongelea who is majority, it is distracting us, and we should see these tactics, and we should know these tactics, and tuambie wache ujinga. We want to know who killed these people. We want to know watu kutoka Somalia wakuja wakaingia Kenya wakachukua watu wakawaabduct wakawatocha. No, we need to know that. We need to tell these people, stop bullshitting us. Actually, stop with all this. Do your work. Why are you there? Why are you there? Kama vile Senator Onyola kwa like mambo ya CDF, why are you there? You should be talking about CDF. You should be talking about Linda Mama. You should be talking about Chief and Sha and determining if this thing is really working. Not, una understand, Mr. Felix?
I think you are trying to give a good point, and I cannot at some point maybe go against you. But let me just tell you the truth. We have got a very good and beautiful country, very good leaders, only that some individuals are not totally focused to the fact that they are trying to do what they were intended to, you know. But now that we have to accept and move on, now that we had to accept and move on, we really now need to hope for the best. Okay? We really need to hope for the best, and if give them time. Election year is coming, and that will be the best time when we are going to decide whether we are going to give them another chance or not. But let me tell you the truth. I have seen many people going home. Yes. Because many of them are not doing everything according to the will of those people who elected them. Zulfa, yesterday we watched Parliament, the National Assembly live, yes? And truly, you saw what some of the MPs there could comment over the issue that they were discussing about. Yes?
Yes.
How can you figure out their ideas when other services are not well catered for? What we really experience is not what mostly we expected. I never expected that there will be a time whereby we will have a motion in Parliament during this time, this moment, that the motion will start discussing about the majority and minority people in both houses. I never knew that we are going maybe to get those things. You understand? So I think they should focus on what development means, but not maybe discussing those issues that I'm very sure they won't bring any developmental aspect in the society right now. Yes.
Bwana Felix, what do you mean when you say political status? How do you feel about the political status in Kenya right now?
Zulfa?
Yes.
Our political status right now, it is totally unstable, because you see some officials in the government are just trying to show off a very 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 dangerous aspect whereby they are trying to fight for power. And I can say that politicians right now, they are fighting for power, and that is not what we expected from them. And this makes the political status right now to be very very much unstable, to be very very unstable. Zulfa, when we see politicians fighting, not fighting, but taking in the parliament about who are the majority and minority in the house, then it really means that we have got people who are not working for us but fighting for power
for themselves.
Yes.
But let me ask you, why does it matter? Like when ama wenye kwa majority na pesa nyingi ama wenye why is it important?
I think that is a very good question. Truly, when they are fighting for minority and majority, they want whatever they decide, the majority to be so dominant over whatever the decision that may come across. So maybe, for example, there is something which is prevailing in the country that the Azimio leaders now don't want. When they say no, then that will be what is going to work. But if they say yes, that will be the moment. Even if the issue they are trying to propose is not good, that will be the moment it will work. Haven't you seen that they are fighting for power? So does it mean these people cannot unite the way Kenyans are united? Have you seen Kenyans maybe fighting politically?
No,
they are not. But why them? Why them then? Why them? Why are they trying maybe to show up their differences in the parliament? And let me tell you the truth, this problem imeanzia kwa uongozi wa huko juu ukikuja chini.
So actually, I'm being told that breaking news that Senator Gloria Roba is from Kitwe. Kisi, yes?
Senator
Gloria Roba.
I don't know that person.
She's the one who corrected Omogeni. Suspended from Senate for 6 months for gross misconduct. And I'm going to send the producer that link, so that they may show us. I've been saying just right now, that thing. She corrected Bwana Omogeni yesterday, and she was like, na kuheshimu sana, sawa, na wewe kuja kuongea mambo fulani hapa ambayo haieleweki, inakuwa ngumu for us, because you know what we know. Do you think that might be one of the reasons why she's been suspended?
No. That won't be. Unless maybe they give us the reason why, because there is freedom of freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech.
Yes, there is freedom of speech, and nobody is allowed to violate it, unless maybe you have got some issues, maybe you cause some violence, maybe you cause some dramas which are necessary in the parliament. But just telling somebody that you have got this and this and this and this, there is freedom of speech. If possible, the person should maybe assured that the speech that he was trying to convey was full of hatred information and other things. That is when now you really violate the freedom of speech. The moment you decide, you start maybe using hatred, you pass hatred information in public, pass propaganda which is not necessary, that will be the moment maybe you will violate something. I'm very sure there is something maybe she committed. There is something she committed before she was maybe told that, before she was given that penalty.
You know, let me tell you, we have very arrogant leaders. We have really really arrogant leaders, and we say that right now is when we are coming to learn that we don't actually need leaders. We need public servants. Like, let us take first of all another Beatrice, another Gladys. Gladys Sholay. Gladys Sholay is this woman that I used to look up to back when, Sawa, because I felt she was that woman. I felt she was a woman in politics and she was doing good until like you really come to know someone and you're like, hey, what? Sawa. So Sholay alikuwa kwenye show fulani. Unakumbuka Sholay alinaga kwenye Citizen TV live, Bwana Felix. Akasema ya kwamba eti inaitwaje? Akasema that there's nothing at all. There's nothing like abduction. There's nothing like people are dying, people are being killed. She said that is a lie. Okay? She went back to their hometown and she spoke a lot of uongo bado. She also had a case, and I think the case is still in court, about her stealing some person's land. Sawa? 100-acre land. And she went to Citizen today. And as you wanamjua yule journalist ndangwa Hayub anafanya morning show live ya asubuhi ya Citizen. Do you know that person?
I have no knowledge about
okay,
the
so
person.
that person so, and Ayub was, you can't just lie. Did you say this and this and this? Did you defend this person? Did you do this? And then she's like, eti, when I go back home I speak differently. What does that mean, Felix? Eti nikiwa like nikienda Meru ndaongea different, sawa, na nikikuja hapa naongea kitu different. Kwani una address Kenyans at the end of the day?
True.
Then so she's there trying to kumjibisha ama kujibizana na nini na entwaje Bwana Hayubu. And then Hayubu is like, you know what, ladies, this is my show, I run it my way, and you not stop, you people stop being arrogant. Remember everything you say you're telling Kenyans. Remember anything you do, you're doing for Kenyans. And you going there and lying and kuja hapa kudeny facts that we have. Facts that we have. It's really disappointing, Mr. Felix. It is really disappointing that we have such arrogant leaders that mtu anakuja tu abonge vile anataka, afanya anachokitaka, and they just walk scot free. And the people who speak the truth in this place, they are, in fact, kuongea ukweli, when you talk the truth in Kenya right now is when you get held accountable for speaking the truth. But people who are lying, people who are doing shady things out here, are the people who are walking free. Watu mtu kama ule mkaka wa Wiper ambaye nilisikia alitolewa Juma kama ameshatoka, kama ilikuwa tu just ni kiki, aliyesimama mbele ya watu akatusi wa mama, that person is just free. Mtu kama Hatoli anasimama ya kwamba anasema vitu fulani vya kijinga, that person is free. But the person who will speak the truth kama Justin Muturi, huyo mtu hanaingiliwa kuingiliwa kama sijui nini. Mr. Felix, what do you think about all that?
I think the best action that should be taken is all about seeking justice from the court. Okay?
Yes.
Because nobody was prepared to be underrated or taken for granted or any okay, to be messed up with. So everybody is okay, according to everybody is under the law. Nobody is above. So whoever feels, in fact,
there are people who are above the law right now. Hai. Kuna mtu jana nilikuonesha wakati walikuwa wanaendesha na ile sijui National Assembly, and I told you that person, I can't remember their name. That person shot someone. Live. I remember in 2018 or 2017 or 2019, and I was back in high school then. So, and I remember that person shot someone. We were even discussing it in debates and all that. Sawa, So tell me, niambie that has been huyu wa Webuye ambaye Sharon alikufaga hoga na Kashugwa kaitwa Sharon died back then. Is you from 2 ama nikuaga from what?
Si Webuye
somewhere
ni Migori,
Migori, that was a governor.
Yes, was
Sawa?
a governor.
Because that thing, I saw that gazette. I was part of the journalism school, and that lady died. She was 7 months pregnant. 7 months pregnant, died, and kesi ndo use it, wakona enough evidence using.
Na as we continue with that. Na hiyo kesi imeisha aje ama bado kuongea?
That has been above the law. That has been above the law. And as we do this, Kim keeps doing to pay advice ya Valentine sama ni anawapea nyie advice ya lini. Anasema to any man, do not beg, do not call twice, do not explain yourself, do not simp, respect yourself. Sap Kim. Sap. Felix advice ni umeambiwa ya kiume. Usifanya nini?
Thank you sir. Uzuri mimi sijaifanya. Sijaifanya hizo. I'm sorry to say so, and I'm sorry truly to say so, but it Zulfa, stop it.
What?
Be serious when I'm trying to respond. So I'm addressing you, Zulfa. It is very difficult. It is very difficult for me to mess up with somebody mwenye naka a female friend to me. But the moment nina feel so low kwake, siwezi raise ego kwangu. Kwake.
Usiraise ego. Ini ego.
Siwezi raise ego.
This is ego.
But I'm telling you, but kuna kitu yenye siwezi fanya kwa life yangu. Kunyenyekea kwa msichana mimi kama sijamkosea. Sawa?
Why not? But that is love though.
No. Love gani? Love ya kishenzi hiyo.
What?
Nikuulize swali?
Yes. So you know when you love, let me tell you Felix, as you ask me a question.
I don't want us to go deep into that.
But say your point, I say my point, we move forward to that person who kills someone.
I don't want us to go deep into that issue, but the fact is this. If a man is trying maybe to do what? To simp.
To woo.
To simp. Just the simp kauli kosea and you really feel guilty. Unaona? Na hata kama u feel guilty wewe sema sorry, sawa? But kwa issue yenye hakuna, ninakuja nashtukia mtu ako moodless. Somebody ame lose moods too hivyo too naturally.
Simp.
I'm sorry.
You should simp. Felix,
Zulfa, I was talking about something.
That's why, as we continue, as we move forward to that person, that governor, that's why you don't have a Valentine's person. Let us continue, because you don't have simp. Kim wacha kupoteza wanaume huku.
Wacha. Sasa how can you simp to somebody mwenye ame lose two moods mna ujui vile ame lose?
Because you should simp and know what is happening.
Simp why?
Usipoteza Felix.
Simp why? Let me ask you. Poteza Felix kwani hebu angalia uso wangu vile.
Felix and other people.
I don't support you, Zulfa. Let me tell you the truth. At some point you ladies do have a lot of dramas. Hata zingine hata mtu unashindwa zinatokea wapi. Thank you. Nataka usome hiyo message uniambie ni aje na check Zulfa. I don't want us to go deep into this story.
Deep, but I will address what the fan is saying. So, like begging of explaining or simping weakens your position. A real man knows his worth and doesn't chase validation. Stand firm, stay grounded, and let your actions speak for themselves. That is true. Your party, mwisho ndakubali. Your party, let your actions speak for themselves. So, you will not need to simp to a woman as we move forward. So, because I know the producers like we should move forward. But if your actions, if you say like, for example, I want you to be my Valentine's, because that is something that is coming. It's really co-pilot one day too. So, and your actions show, you will not need to simp, Felix. But if I don't know, and I really haven't seen you, and I've not seen your actions saying that you really want me to be your Valentine's, you'll have to simp. So only the party kwa hapo chini, and you will not need to beg, because like ushaonesha. You will not need to over explain yourself, because ushaonesha. Na kama hujaonesha basi you will have to over explain, because I really want to hear what you endelea unasema. So that is the thing now. So usipoteze wakina watu. Show. When you show, you will not need to speak. As we say, kama Ruto venye aliambiwa na Sifuna akiwa huko Mandera, unakuja hapo unabonga aje kuhusu barabara yenye hakuna yenye atuoni. But the moment that we've seen, like the way we saw MATIANG'I work, we saw Kim. We saw. Ama Felix unasema aje? You only simp when you were like, of which I think simping is kawaida in marriages and love. You will simp. Hiyo nayo utadeka kabisa, sawa. So that is according to me. Felix.
Sasa kuna mwenye ananiambia hapa wanaume wote ni wanaume wote ni simps.
Yes! Wanaume wote ni simps. Mimi sijui Kim anaongea story gani hapa. Lazima usimp.
That is why D is for dust.
Dust tojipanguza. Someone told me like, tuma hey, ikulete ile meme. So a friend of mine sent me that meme. She was like, tuma hey nyingine, dust tutajipanguza. Wacha mambo eti dust and whatever. Dust is kawaida. Kitengena tutatembea na dust hata bure. So like, tuma. You have to simp, Felix. But go over explain now that one and a half. Sawa. But the moment you do things, and I'm even giving this simp tena Kim. And imagine you simp alafu nyumwe you lose. You simp again because see you people you simp until you get it.
So nataka ni simp hadi niambiwe eti nimfungie. Let me just
mfungie nini?
Let me not just.
Mi kuna kitu as we put like, let me tell you something Kim. You simp. Na umesikia huyo ni Shaza anakuambia hivyo? Anakuambia wanaume wote ni simps.
Mbona una suspect?
Because Shaza ubonga points flani. Like that woman I respect. Her vibaya sana. In fact the moment she called you bro, I was like
like seriously, lazima unikumbushe hiyo heartbreak.
No, si heartbreak. Simp tena. Simp Felix. Simp tena.
So I'm supposed to simp.
Aya.
So I'm supposed to simp.
Simp enda kwa anda hapo umwambie hey tena. Hey, dust is dust. Dust, you're working with dust that way. Dust ya Mandela.
So what is your point? You want me to simp?
Let me scheme anasema hivi. Eti na akwani hakuna siku sisi tutabaiwa kama ua. Anyway, it's nature, so illegal. Let me ask you something. Sasa nikikubaya maua Felix utachukua? If I go bring you a rose, will you take it?
I can't.
See? Unasema Kim. What Kim utachukua maua? Eti this one is like your girl giving you a flower. Will you take that flower?
My girl?
Yeah.
So umesema mimi sina, sasa tena anatokea wapi? Ama umesema wewe, unajua umesema wewe, mimi nikasema kama niwe Zulfa siwezi chukua.
Kwenda I'm saying generally.
Si ungesema generally. Sasa ungesema generally ningesikia raha na ningesema hiyo nachukua. Sasa mimi nimedhani eti wewe ndio unaniambia eti ununue rose uniletee. Aki mimi siwezi.
Felix maua ni vilichwane pale Koinange. Sawa, and every other place. Sawa. I was passing there the other day and I saw the flowers there. Sawa, so you will not accept them, Felix.
From you.
Accept from generally.
No. I'll not accept from you. Yeah, and Zulfa si eti ninakuchukia Mungu moja. I really cherish you, but taking a rose from you, it is a big X.
Why?
Just like that, naturally.
Why?
Naturally. It is
due
to
me to buy. You're trying to play psychological games with me. So then nikubaye maua.
No.
I can't buy you flowers.
No.
You know, actually, on that day, sawa. I have a date with my father. Unaona? So unless nikuletee maua ama Unataka aje nikuletee maua from there? Nikupe because I know there's no one who's going to be giving you flowers. That one I know. So Kim, no one, men don't like flowers. Maybe you buy them like, you know, but kusim.
Skiza, men like flowers, but our flowers are in infinity where they are not seen.
Why are you doing that? I should laugh in private and you're putting the camera on my face. Okay. That nakwambia unishaza amesema hiyo point.
Tulia wewe. Nikusomea message. All men at some point find themselves in position where they compromise. You don't want me.
I'm laughing.
What is wrong with you? Please
okay.
Give me time, please, if you don't mind.
Read.
If you don't mind, please.
Okay.
Stop pretending. Give us your true color, my sister, please. Why are you smiling? I want to read this message. So if you start exaggerating, then you will make it difficult for me to deliver. Anyway, this is the point. All men at some point find themselves in positions where they compromise their pride or go the extra mile in pursuit of something or someone they value. It is in a man's nature to chase, persuade, and sometimes persist even when the odds seem against them.
Yes.
Take Kalonzo, for example. His unwavering loyalty and repeated attempts to align himself politically, despite past setbacks, mirror how men often hold on in relationships or situations where they should probably walk away. Whether in politics or personal life, many men display a similar pattern of commitment, patience, and persistence, often at their own expense. Umesikia hiyo? Umesikia hiyo? Huyo ni mwanadada mwenzako ametype hiyo message.
Na amesema vizuri sana, ameexplain vizuri sana. You know, I think that men mi hata mkisema tikusimp eti unyimwe at all that, I think you people have the courage to hiyo kitu. Kwani ni mara ngapi unameka madem hey wanakosa kurespond?
Nani?
Nasema generally as a man. But one challenge shouldn't really stop you if you really want that thing. Sawa? Go for it, like, and when you do them wamesema, and you take Alonso and all that. Those people are not giving, even Raila. In fact, let us talk about Raila now. Sawa? Raila has simped for this seat, has really simped to become the president of Kenya. So now even after inaenda vibaya, he's still there. That, let me tell you, I was talking with Lewi, sawa, and we were talking about something, sawa, because he had been going through something.
Yes.
And then I told him, Lewi, una give up aje. Like we said, ukianza ku give up unakumbuka Raila. The way he has simped for that thing. Felix. To be a man is to simp for everything until you get it. Then you move forward.
Sorry, I can't agree with you. But I don't know why.
Agree.
I don't know why. At some point, unaka convince kidogo, but at some point, in fact, inategemea human nature.
My dear, let me. I was talking to Gypsy actually. Gypsy was saying hi. So
okay.
They want to take me on a date. So we are going on that date.
Wait, Nisome. Let me read this.
You're being asked something by Gypsy.
Yes.
Are we going on that date? Are we going on that date? Why are you smiling at me? Uko kwa nini? Niambie, are we going? It is something really fun, actually.
Let me. Yeah, thank you. I'm asking. Are we allowed to go in pairs, or we are going? You have to bring your
plus one.
I'll request one of the fans. Unajua maybe hiyo issue yenye anatwitia anataka tuende in pairs.
Sinaenda na wewe.
Zulfa achana na mimi tafadhali. Kama ametu invite ninaenda na wewe unaenda.
Felix, hata nisikuje na my +1. So I could have brought my sister and she's home.
Nisikize. This is my question. Ninaenda na wewe, yes. Sawa? But anataka tuende in pairs.
Soma tunasoma bro.
Thank you so much. Hiyo si kitu yenye ungetaka kunisumbua nayo hapa. But Gypsy by then nimeelewa. Achana mambo na Zulfa, lazima nimsumbue kidogo ndio afungue. Afungue nini? Gypsy lazima nisumbue Zulfa, so don't take me in a negative way. Don't mistaking me. Zulfa, look at me. I'm trying to tell you hata kama tunaenda
Nini, what are you doing? What are you doing, Sema?
Thank you so much. Let me read this message. Men should never put themselves in position where they are constantly chasing validation or sacrificing their self-respect for people who don't reciprocate their efforts. A man's value isn't determined by how much he pleases others, but by how he carries himself with confidence and self-worth. The moment a man starts begging for attention, whether in relationships, friendships, or even politics, he loses the power and respect that he should naturally command. A man should invest in himself, build his purpose, and let respect come from his achievements, not from how much he is willing to tolerate disrespect or indifference, something like that. If someone truly values you, they will meet you halfway. You won't need to chase endlessly. Strength is knowing your worth and walking away when it is not recognized. Thank you so much, by the way. And this is Zulfa, kuna emoji fulani yenye nakwanga hivi. Look at me. I don't know where I can, like this. This message I give it a mass.
Wani Kim amekwambia hivyo?
Ati Kim. Mbona una make judgment?
Si make judgment.
Kwani
who has said that?
Kwani wewe ni Mungu? Hapana. This
I'm gonna read a message there.
Amesema ni funika identity, please. So please, I'm sorry. Yes.
So
But let me tell you this. So let me make you know this. Some of the aspects are the same aspects that are making us sometimes lose our dignity. You smiling?
Sawa tu.
Yes.
I've received information for someone. That's why I'm smiling.
Who?
You know who?
Please. If it is public, make it public.
No, I will not make. I will tell you in private though. Sawa? I will not make it public.
Nimechoma.
No, it's not for you. It's for someone. It's for someone.
Someone else but not me.
What?
Yeah?
It is for someone. I'm receiving information.
For someone but not me.
But not you.
Thank you.
Not to say it, like, I'm being napewa umbea. You know, I said I have paparazzi. So napewa umbea kuhusu mtu. So I'm like, okay. So Raila is a simp, sawa, but he has never become a president, sawa. But he knows what he wants, Kim. He knows what he wants. He wants Kenya, and he's not gonna relent, sawa. Camera is on you. Camera is on you. So, Ruto is not a simp. Gachagua is not a simp. Uhuru is not a simp. Tulisema how ni bad boys, ni winners. So,
So, na mimi unanieka wapi?
Napenda good boys, mimi. And you said you're a bad boy. I like good boys.
Si ndo maana tuendani.
Good boys who know where to be bad. Sawa?
Yes.
Wewe ni bad boy, don't want bad boys. Sawa? Raila knows what he wants, Kim. He wants Kenya and is willing to simp for Kenya. Sawa? And then Kim anasema ati uzuri mimi na enjoy yangu hapa Nyandarua na Waruna Gadhufu.
Hiyo inakapoa though. Enjoy maisha man. Ukikula ukishiba papasa tumbo.
Wala nofungue mshipi.
Kabisa hadi vifungu vya shati.
So
Zulfa, let me tell you something.
Tell me
we
something.
have got many politicians who we ever believed in them, but they have ended
I'm
up
gonna forward you something. Kim anasema kwamba yeye ni for bad girls. Sawa? Anapenda bad girls. Sasa sijui bad girl ni bad girl really ama, because us we are good girls and we want good boys. Unless you know any bad girls anywhere. You know any bad girls?
I like bad girls because
What?
I like bad girls because they are full of entertainment. Kwanza ukipata yule mwenye feminism in her is totally strong. I tell you inakaa vizuri.
You don't want a feminist. You cannot even handle a feminist, Felix. You cannot handle a feminist.
Sasa wewe ni Mungu.
Wewe unataka a good girl. Felix unasema nataka mwanamke ambaye anakaa na nyamaza, ananiambia baba sema, baba hivyo ndo hivyo. That is what you want. So a bad girl ako like tuende. You don't want that. You want a good girl.
Zulfa.
Yes.
Let me tell you the truth. You are not God, so you don't know what I like. So just
But I've seen what you say. I have seen your type and they are good girls.
Sasa my type iko wapi?
SDA. Tulikuwa kidogo sasa tulikuwa tumebaki na SDA na SDA iliharibu juzi. Sawa? Sawa. So where you find bad girls, you tell me. Now the thing is kuhusu nani?
Yes.
You know people I think Kim yako kwa mood ya Valentines. Sawa? Anasema kwa Nyandarua. Na nampa tu jicho. The thing is anaitwaje bad boys. You're saying that people like Raila are good people, that's why they have not won that seat.
Let me tell you.
But the thing is, this is the kind of person, let me tell you, I love using I'm gonna say, I'm forgetting the name, but the thing is we see Raila and we see a reliable man. Sawa? Yes, sometimes the bad boys might win. Like they might win because you want, I think for Kenya they want the thrill. Ama for a woman they want the thrill, the uncertainty, because drama. Sawa? But at the end of the day, Kenya is going to realize that we want a good person. We want a person like Raila. So we want a person like who now? A good person for Kenya. Kenya ita grow. Kenya sisi iko like how old? Ni msichana mdogo ambaye ajui anataka nini. Sawa? But when they will develop their mind and realize we need good leaders, that's when, of which maybe by then atakuwa amesha tuacha, but they will understand. No mana huru mwenyewe alisema, in fact I had that tweet, I don't know where I took it, nilikuwa X nikaona alisema ya kwamba yes, I will hand over the presidency ama the whatever smiling. Sawa? But as for me, my leader is Mr. Raila Amolo Odinga. Sawa? Na wale ambao saizi wamekatiwa, wamekubali, wameingia box ya bad boy, you will be crying in 3 months. That's why you people are dating good girls, or no, you're dating bad girls, you're dating bad boys, and then you're in our calls calling us and being like, walai uskije musijui. I just love that name. Sawa? Like uski jema wamefanya, uski sijui Brayo tulikuwa wapi na amefanya, because they are unreliable. That's why people are crying now. Uski Ruto, but we had Raila. So and that one bad boy you're saying, that Kim is saying that one bad boy, that Uhuru is a bad boy, but amekuja akarealize yenyewe fiti nime break up na Kenya ama nimeachana na Kenya, but Kenya needs a good man. Sawa? And he was like, go for this good man, go for this reliable person, go for this person who seems for you. And we said no, and right now we are crying. Sawa? So always I'm going to tell you, Kenya, go for good boys. Good boys will never make you cry. They will only make you cry in bed.
Ati? They only make you cry in what?
Yeah.
Yo.
In bed.
Okay.
But if you go for this bad boy, sisi Kenya tuko wapi sasa? Oh my God. Ona venye unga, ona venye what. Felix.
kuna message hapa.
Soma.
Hey Felix and Zulfa, I really like you guys the way you are trying to handle your discussion, but I in person I like hapana hii usianze hiyo game.
Nini?
Usianze hiyo game hiyo siwi.
Game whatever what? What? In person anapenda?
Huyu anasema in person amependa hapana sasa hiyo hapana.
Amependa nini?
Tuendelee kwanza.
Endelea Felix.
Tuendelee kwanza.
Why you smiling? Why you smiling?
Sasa acha nimwambie najua hiyo kuna fan mwenye alitangulia. Kuna fan mwenye alitangulia nikafika kumuona. Sasa wewe huwezi kuwa wa pili. Sasa hiyo huwezi. Nimemjibu.
Fiti.
Unajua umeniforce nimejibu kitu si kwa intended to matter. But amependa vile unajaribu
What?
Acha hiyo kuniangalia unaniangalia hiyo.
Ni kuangalia aje Felix walae?
Hakuna haujaniangalia vibaya but that is the point. That is the point.
Okay. So what were you saying?
Yes?
What were you saying?
Si nilikuwa nakukumbusha. Like nature ndio inaweza determine mtu mwenye anaweza kuwa one of the best people to be with you.
Nature. Felix.
Okay.
Felix.
Nikwambie kitu.
Tell me.
Nature inaweza wafikisha mahali mnaangaliana tu hivi. Amwezi afford hata mti wa spinach. Sawa?
Mapenzi. Let me tell you how I'm going to say something and I hope it's not bad.
Kuna politician fulani anaitwa Lindikiri something like
Lindikire?
that. Wa Meru. Aliwahi sema Gachagua, I have been with you for long and I know you better. But kwa sahi I can see you just the way I can judge you. Hadi akamwambia tuacha kutembea na bro box usiku ukiwa umevaa sijui. By that alimwambia vibaya and it was not respectful, you know. So when huyu mtu alikuwa pamoja na Gachagua, they were good. Wakati Gachagua maybe aligeuka akakuwa mbaya kwao because of the situation yenye ilimpata. Can we assume like ni shida ilimpata ama ni alikwepa akatorokea uzuri wake? Zulfa, I'm questioning you.
Yes.
Nauliza, can we say that kuimpeachwa kwa Gachagua it was ni shida ilimpata ama he was trying ni bahati tu ilimwangukia akapata maybe ameenda to the safer side na maybe huko kwa government.
He's a good boy.
Apana, I'm questioning you. This is my point.
See, that is the thing. He's a good person, a principled person.
So ndo maana alitoka.
And he went somewhere.
I'm asking like this.
Yes.
Ni saa hii yako kwa shida ama wakati alikuwa kwa government?
Sasa imelangu kuwa
Zulfa.
Yes.
Kwa saa hii Gachagua ni yako kwa shida ama wakati alikuwa kwa government ndiye alikuwa kwa shida?
Sisi yako poa.
Saa hii yako poa. So saa hii amegeuka mbaya sasa kwa watu. Mostly for those people who are close to him.
He's a good boy who knows.
So,
listen kidogo.
Kama saa hii yako fiti,
let me answer your question.
Kuongelesha.
Let me answer you. So he said this kwa ile speech fulani huko Dapke. Ndio Dapke. Akasema ya kwamba walikaa chini na Bwana Ruto, wakakaa chini wakadiscuss vitu fulani, wakasema ya kwamba ati they are going to do this. They even had written down all the things they're going to do for Kenya and all the things they want to implement in Kenya and the things that they thought would really be good in Kenya. Sindio? And then after he joined Ruto, he came to realize that things were not as they said. He wasn't going to follow what they had said, and that's when they started chasing him out, and that's when the impeachment happened. Yes? And right now, I think tunamkumbuka akianguka pale akiwa Parliamentary akakuwa mgonjwa, bibi yake was defending him and all that, and he was spending time with family, and I think people were thinking this person is cowering away. Sindio? And then he comes out. Sawa, we didn't actually know this person really well. He comes out of this shell. he comes out of the shell and he's like, you know what, I'm a good person, but I know when to be bad. Okay, and I have to be bad for my girl Kenya. Sawa, I have to like show Kenya what you're dealing with and what they were really dealing with. And now he's here telling us this is what is happening. This is, as Kim is saying, Gachagua, he's a bad boy now, but he's really a good person. In fact, he's a good person. I'm a good person who knows what I want, principled. Sawa, these other people are not principled, Mr. Kim. They are not. These other people are not principled.
You have come to my point.
Yes.
Nisikize. Bad people are good as long as they are principled. Okay?
You need to know where to be bad, Felix. And I'm telling you, that's what I'm telling you. I want a bad person. I want a good person.
Unatuzungusha hivyo sana tafadhali.
Aje. Felix Inki. Ni Inki ama ni Ninki? Ninki. Inki something hapo. What's up Felix?
Ninki ndo kumaanisha?
Ni nini?
Oh, sawa. Okay.
In a language that you have forgotten.
Yes.
In my language, the Kisi language, sawa, we say, I ask you, Felix Ninki. Inki Felixi. Ngupuria. Tunaambia Gachagua is a bad boy. Alipewa do akakataa. He refused to resign for billions. That is a good person, Kim.
He's a principled person. He's a principled person.
Yeah, that is a good person.
Acha nikwambie hata majambazi ukuanga wazuri. Kwa sababu wakiamua kukua wakusamee, si kuwa principled but ni kuwa tu mzuri. Amekuwa mzuri. So usiseme hivyo. Gachagua ni yako principled. Sawa? Good.
And a principled person is good.
A principled person cannot digest childish. Remember that. A principled person can never.
Aliuliza if we expected him to kiss Ruto. He is bad boy. No. Kim Z. This ndawafunza hizi vitu mpaka siku gani Felix. Sawa? This person is a good person. Is a good boy. Sawa? But he knows when to be bad. Alikuwa very good until he knew ngoja. Now this is the place where he should be bad. Sawa? And now ni mali anakuja anatuambia kwamba you think this person whatever they did this, they are doing this. What can I say that mnaweza elewa? Felix, when you think of Gachagua, what do you think? What comes to your mind?
A principled man.
And what is principled to you? When you're principled, what does that make you?
Somebody who cannot digest childish.
And that makes you what?
Proud.
Eh?
Proud. And respectful.
So say me do the thing I want you to say, good or bad? Say ma Felix.
On point. Yes.
I know, say ma good or bad.
Sasa nikisema mimi ni mbaya sana, mimi ni mnoma inamaanisha. Sasa hiyo
don't start speaking to me with that language now, because I don't get that language.
Mimi ni mbaya sana.
Kwanza I take it literally. Actually,
cheki nasemaje? Nikifika upande wa kuspin, upande wa kuspin.
Kuspin food ama kuspin nini?
Kuspin ama kuride farasi ama pikipiki. Mimi ni mbaya sana. Mtu amewahi kuambia umwatu akiendesha pikipiki?
Atinifanya nini? Mtu ashiniambia kama nimefanya nini? You're stupid. Kuspin ni kupiga. Mimi sijui kuspin nyingine, sawa? When someone says
nauliza aje, yes. Mtu amewahi kuambia umwote akiendesha pikipiki ama kiride farasi?
Felix Z. Hakuna mtu ambaye ashaniambia nimwangalie akiride pikipiki ama akiride farasi, because why? But when we speak about farasi, kuna mtu ambaye alisema kwamba atanilipea 500 horses, my dear. So yes, I'll actually ni msichana. Say don't think the other way around. So I think Gachagua is that person, and I do really hope that Gachagua will accept to run for this thing, because the moment that person stands for presidency, I don't think any other person has a chance. Well, the moment that we see Mr. Gachagua there, the moment we see Mr. Gachagua, that is a moment, because I have come to believe in this person. I have come to love and respect Mr. Gachagua so much. Felix.
Zulfa, there is something, by the way, I want us at least to consider right now before maybe I forget. There is nothing that can ever make you a good person or a bad person, if not what your principle. In fact, your principles will determine whether you are a good person or not. And that's why at some point in our leadership system, the leadership system we have in our country is well determined by the same aspects, whereby some individuals lead us according to their principles. So wacha nikupe mfano.
Nipe.
Yule leader mwenye alisimama jana, akasema like, I think we played his footage. Mwenye alikuwa anasema like, we really know that what we are discussing about should not even take much time. In fact, we will be just wasting time. You know what we really need to do and assume. We have to think about the stagnant services that are supposed to be worked on. Alikuwa anajaribu kumaanisha like they are just wasting time, instead they are supposed to do something else, you know. That is being principled. Stop wasting time, do what you were intended to. Wanna get? It is the same point. I can say that truly being principled will ever determine whether your dignity will either be taken for granted or will gain you some sort of respect. Zulfa,
yes.
The way sisi tuna discuss hapa bad boy ama bad girls, bad is what, it doesn't mean mtu bad kulingana na unaielewa. Sisi unajua tunaiongea kama vijana unaona. Ni ukweli.
Felix. Felix. I know what I know. You know what you know, and you know I know what I know.
But what do you think? See, basi okay. Give me a reference of leadership in the country. Sasa unataka uniambia ati tungekuwa ruled by watu wenye wanakaa wabaya? Si watu ungeongea kitu unauliwa, just like the way
one says it happens in Kenya.
Si ndio nakwambia? So those are everything that maybe Zulfa, many people are trying to rule us according to their personalities.
Let me tell you something. There's something that I'm receiving right now. Sawa? So Afana sent it to me. And he is like, Sawa, that the government says shift contributions are too low to fund SHA.
Ati?
Mr. Brian is saying, our government says shift contributions are too low to fund SHA. What would you say about that, Mr. Felix? About the shift and SHA nonsense?
No. I cannot agree with those people. I cannot agree with them. Si huwa wana nini si huwa wanasemanga like at your fan no, they know where the money is. unless maybe they have budgeted the money to different things elsewhere and we are not aware. Zulfa, Kenya pesa zipo. Pesa zipo. Sawa, bazi zinatokanga wapi? Bazi zenye watu wana hapana. Mbona wajai jikata mshahara? Kwa sababu pesa zipo. Wasipokea mshahara hata mwezi mmoja basi eti pesa zipo.
Wewe uliwasikia wakisema aje kwenye ile, unakumbuka wakati fulani? I think we really, and I'm waiting, actually, you know, I'm waiting. I want to see what Tangle is going to say, because he said he's going to come with the results of who is the majority and who is the minority in that house. Sawa, happened that bit. Now the thing is, and then Kimki wanasema they want to share and name it NHIF. Ndio mfikirie ni NHIF imerudi. But then what, Felix, I'm going to ask you like you know. But someone should really look for this Deborah lady. I don't know what Deborah ama ndango aje. Debra. Whatever.
Alifanya?
Ndio minister, ndio sio minister, ndio CS. Ndio CS. CS wa health. I don't know how to fanya hizi vitu. And I don't get why NHIF was taken out in the first place. I don't really get it. So Felix, my dear.
Yes.
Felix, my dear brother, who I am praying for. Na kusomea swala lake la saa 11.
Aki.
Na muomba Mungu akujalie. What do you think about this chief and SHA business? Chief, SHA, show.
Wacha warudishe ile system ya kitambo.
Unasikia unaambiwa they want to change SHA and name it NHIF. Alafu sie wajinga sie kumbavu zetu sie, we think that this is NHIF that
hapo sasa Zulfa. See, the moment wana announce like wamerudisha NHIF, we have got all the offices of the NHIF. Maybe they can confirm whether that system will be on point. We have got, okay, see, all those officials are there. Ama wako wama waliambiwa waende nyumbani ama nini ili happen. Officials wa NHIF wako, in case maybe wakirudisha si wanaweza prove right maybe that the system that.
But then I'm going to ask this, Sawa, and I hope I don't seem arrogant or ignorant and all that. Sawa, NHIF, was it part of government? I mean, it was a private organization.
I don't know, but I know it was part of the government. It was
part.
Yes.
And that thing was good because I remember kama hao wamelipwa. I went to course and I was talking to this woman, and this woman was like she worked for kuna hii channel ya Science. Yes, do you know Science TV?
Science.
Yeah. It is for the deaf and the blind people. And all people with that are able differently.
Okay.
Do you know that person now, Sawa? Now I was speaking to the wife of the owner, Sawa, and she was like, that thing has helped a lot of people. The NHIF thing now. That was I'm gonna say back 2022, Sawa.
Yes.
It has helped a lot of people, NHIF, and then kidogo ndo tutakuja tunasikia haya mambo ya chief and SHA and all that bullshit that ambao wanatudanganya. Let me tell you, as I said, I'm gonna continue to say, we have like really arrogant leaders, Sawa. Na kama mambo ndio maana wanaficha wana I'm smiling because I think about how these people really take us for foolish people. They take Kenyans, wanadhani kama sisi ni wale washosho ambao hawako
wakubebewa akili.
Yes?
Wakubebewa akili.
Yes, kama mashosho zetu ambao kwa wanajua kusoma, ambao walikuwa wanakuja wanadanganywa na sukari, wanakuja wanadanganywa na vitu fulani vidogo. And right now we are really I thank Morara Kebaso. of which yesterday we said that ameanza kufanya mambo fulani ambayo ni kiajabu ajabu, lakini yes Felix
ameanza kumess up. Yaani alikuwa ameanza kumess up kidogo. So amefanya nini Morara kwa sahi? Amefanya?
Morara, you know what Morara did? You know Morara did the thing about the shoes.
Kwa sahi amefanya nini?
I'm saying I'm thanking him for teaching people the civic education.
Anafaa afanye hiyo aendelee hivyo. With the same with the first spirit.
Yes. Okay. Alianza na roho. Akamalizia na mwili. You know that song? Tuimbe hiyo ngoma kidogo. I want people to remember what we are doing. Sema. Imba hiyo ngoma. Ulianza.
Wacha uchokozi.
No, for it, I'm serious. People need to be reminded that when you start with the heart, don't finish with the body.
Mimi sijui sana.
You know.
Surely. Mimi sijui.
Sawa tu. Sawa. Morara alianzaga vizuri. Akaanza kutufunza vitu. So when people learn, because we are having arrogant leaders who think that we are still the generation of uko nyuma, ambayo used to be told things, ambayo we didn't have social media, ambayo we couldn't access. But then let me ask you something. Have you ever been inside archives? Felix?
Me, I don't know.
You don't know if you've been to archives? Yes?
I don't know.
Yeah, you've never been to archives?
Yeah, I have been.
And do you know what is inside archives? I want to know tupatane hapo archives.
Zulfa.
Yes?
I want to remind you something.
Yes.
There's something you wanted to talk about that senator mwenye alikuwa amepatiwa penalty ya kwenda home for how many months?
I sent the link, but
yes,
it was never.
Yes.
I have not gotten the message from.
Hiyo ndio nimeona hapa. Sorry, but hiyo ndio imeni distract kidogo na kidogo sana nisahau. So hiyo video wacha kwanza nionyeshe watu hapa.
In the petition, the Senator sought conservatory orders barring the Senate Committee of Powers and Privileges from proceeding with the inquiry into her conduct. The court, while certifying the matter as urgent, declined to grant the conservatory orders sought and instead ordered that the application be served and be mentioned on 21st September 2023 to confirm compliance and for further directions. The committee therefore proceeded with the inquiry as per the law. It concluded its inquiry and tabled a report before the Senate thereon on 9 August 2023, upon which a motion for the consideration of the report of the committee was debated in the following terms: that the Senate adopts the report of the Committee of Powers and Privileges on the inquiry on its own motion into conduct of Senator Roba MP, and to establish if the conduct constituted breach of parliamentary privilege laid on the table of the Senate on Wednesday, 9 August 2023. Honorable Senators, you recall that the debate on the motion commenced on 10th August 2023, and on 20th September 2023, the Senate, by resolution, adopted the report of the Committee of Powers and Privileges. The recommendations adopted by the Senate on the matter were that, 1, pursuant to Section 17(3)(g) of the Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Act 2017, the Senator be suspended from the House for the remainder of the second session of the 13th Parliament. And 2, pursuant to Section 17(3)(d) of the Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Act 2017, restriction of access to the precincts of Parliament, as defined in Section 3 of the Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Act 2017, and Standing Order 2 of the Senate Standing Orders, and withholding the use or enjoyment of any specified facility provided to members by Parliament to be applied to the Senator for the remainder of the second session of the 13th Parliament. And 3, on resumption of Senate sitting for the third session, the Senator, while at the bar, apologizes to the Senate, honorable senators, the clerk of the Senate, and the Secretariat of Parliament before being admitted to the Senate, pursuant to Section 17(3)(c) of the Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Act 2017. This resolution of the Senate was communicated to the Senator via letter reference number SEN/RESOLS/24/2023-01, dated 28th September 2023, and was under implementation by the Senate. Honorable Senators, on 28th of September 2023, Senator Roba again filed a judicial review application number E008 of 2023 in Machakos High Court against the Clerk of the Senate, the Speaker of the Senate Committee of Powers and Privileges, and the Senate of the Republic of Kenya. The Senator sought leave to apply for judicial review orders to quash the recommendations of the Committee of Powers and Privileges and the resolution of the Senate made on 28 September 2023. The Senator further sought orders to restrain the respondents referred to herein above from implementing the recommendations of the report of the Committee of Powers and Privileges as adopted by the Senate on 28 September 2023. The Senator also sought orders to compel the respondents to give effect to Articles 10, 27, 31, 33, 36, 47, 50, and 117 of the Constitution of Kenya. On 20 September 2023, the matter was heard ex parte before the High Court at Machakos, and orders were issued whose effect was to suspend implementation of the resolution of the Senate of 20 September 2023 as contained in the report of the Committee of Powers and Privileges, pending a hearing and determination of the substantive judicial review application. By a communication from the Chair to the Senate dated 5th October 2023, in the presence of Senator Roba MP, following the resolution of the Senate to adopt the report of the Committee of Powers and Privileges on the conduct of the Senator, and having considered this matter after taking into account previous rulings of Speakers of Parliament and the court decisions, it was the Speaker's ruling that whereas the Senate was dissatisfied with the conservatory order obtained by Senator Roba, the Senate shall comply with the said order while reserving its right to rigorously defend its position in court, and that the Senate did not breach the Constitution or any other law in arriving at its decision to suspend the Honorable Senator. Honorable Senators, Machakos High Court, JR, which means Judicial Review Application number E283 of 2023, Roba versus AG, Clerk of the Senate, and 3 others, was subsequently transferred to the High Court at Milimani and was heard before Honorable Justice L.N. Mugambi, and judgment was delivered electronically on 15 January 2025. It was the finding of the court that the petitioner, ex parte applicant, Senator Roba MP, was provided with the opportunity to appear and state a case, presumably even raising all the manner of preliminary issues before the fourth respondent. But she instead opted not to participate and walked out on the fourth respondent, having voluntarily refused to participate. I find that there was no infringement of right to fair administrative action or the right to fair hearing in the circumstances of this case. I thus dismiss this petition, judicial review application with the courts to the respondents. The import of the judgment is that the court order staying the resolution of the Senate on the report of the Committee of Powers and Privileges, as well as any other consequential orders in the matters filed by the Honorable Senator, have lapsed. The suspension of Senator Roba may now therefore commence. Honorable Senators, you recall that a resolution of the Senate, let me have mercy to these honorable senators. Just sit there where you are. Senator of Busia County, I did not say you extend greetings, but to find your seat. Honorable Senators, you recall that by resolution of the Senate dated 28 September 2023, Senator Roba was suspended from the House for the remainder of the second session of the 13th Parliament, which session ended on 7th December 2023, as per standing order that 1-1 of the Senate standing orders, which period amounted to 79 calendar days. However, Senator Roba MP obtained leave from the court, staying the resolution of this House. By the wording of the court order, the leave granted operated a stay of the suspension of Senator Roba MP and unbarring from the Senate proceedings for the remainder of the second session of the 13th Parliament from the date of adoption of the report by the Senate in being 28 September 2023. The consequence of the stay of suspension by the High Court is that Senator Roba MP did not serve any of her suspension as resolved by the Senate. Honorable Senators, in accordance with Section 15(7), as read together with the paragraph 4 of the third schedule of the Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Act, the responsibility for enforcing the resolution of the Senate on the report of the Committee of Powers and Privileges is vested in the Speaker. Having considered this matter and taking note of the judgment delivered by the court on 15th August 2025 and the orders therein, Senator Roba shall now forthwith commence a suspension following the resolution of the Senate of 20th September 2023 to adopt the report of the Committee of Powers and Privileges on our conduct. The 79 calendar days that were to be applied in the year 2023 will therefore run from today, Wednesday, 12th February 2025, to Thursday, 1st May 2025. The office of the Clerk of the Senate is directed to enforce the resolution of the Senate made on the 20th of September 2023 in the terms referred to above. I thank you. The Senator is looking at me with so, yeah, because you are looking at me and I have no recourse to what I have communicated, but on humanitarian grounds, let me give you a minute or two to say something as you commence your suspension.
Thank you, Speaker, for giving me this time to possibly offer my apologies to the members of this House and to the members of the staff who I might have offended as I pursued whatever I was pursuing in terms of oversight or legislation. Mr. Speaker, if there is anyone, and I know that there are people who have actually come up to me and told me that I offended them, take this as my sincere apology, and truly from the bottom of my heart. And as you can see, I have learned how to present and represent people better. And it is a learning curve, Mr. Speaker. However, I do understand that also I own up my actions and I own up my space. And so therefore, as I proceed for my suspension, I do hope that those I have offended will find it in their hearts to forgive me, and that it was not my intention to put out and maybe put out the Senate to seem that I'm trying to ridicule this upper house. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. As you have written yourself, for sure, it's like you are maturing. So thank you, all the best. Next order. Next order, clerk.
Yes.
Inaka sijui tuseme painful.
Yani ngoja. Umeona?
Go
I
ahead.
think that is fair though.
Si ashakubali makosa.
Ama analipo kufanya hivyo. You don't trust these people, Felix. At all.
Unajua, acha nikuambie. Ingekuwa labda hakuwa guilty. Angekubali in such a manner, you know. And truly, when somebody mess na kubali, then it really means that cut the long story short kwa sababu
sometimes unakubalingi tu yaishe. Unakubali tu yaishe.
So unafikiria like mtu anaweza lipwa ajekea makosa, hujui eti inaweza mkosti kutolewa kwa hiyo nini?
See, they are promised to protect you. So hapa kuna comments yasema you trust Morara, a drama king, anajifunikaga bedsheets za State House. I have no word. I have no word for you, Apple man. That is just savage. But it's not like I trust Morara. Nasema alikuwa anafanya vizuri alivyokuwa anawafunza civil ama civic education. That was really kind of him. Really kind. Because at least kidogo alikuwa sasa kuwafunza hata wale wa shosho pale nyumbani, anafunza watu. That was really beautiful. Because that taught us what we had neglected, what we had been so arrogant about. Now, the more and information is power. So when he was teaching us that, let me look at this camera visually. When he took that upon himself and he was going out here, hata kama kwamba tulikuja kupata kwamba ni mtu ambaye we can't trust, let us get to see the good things that he did. Sawa, he did teach us that, because trust me, we need to know the Constitution. We need to know our rights, because the moment you know how to handle these things, the moment you really learn about everything, what you're lacking, what you're missing, and what should be given to you as a Kenyan person, as a citizen of this lovely nation. That's when you fight for yourself. that is when you know, ngoja aya, kumbe naweza jipigania. Kumbe naweza jipigania, na unaanza kujipigania. So if you could continue doing that, because we have really, as I've said and I continue to say, we have really arrogant leaders who don't care. Leaders ambao wanakuja wanakaa wanakwambia kama una feel mambo vinaendelea Kenya, basi baba hama nenda kaishi place nyingine kama you feel Kenya is not good enough for you. That is a leader. We have leaders saying that people are killing themselves, people are doing this, people are, those are the people wa huko wakati wa leaders who have been here tangu wakati wa Moi, leaders who have been here tangu zamani, you know, and they want to rule us with the same kind of mentality that they ruled our grandparents with, that they ruled our ancestors with. And I don't get, man, like, these people, kwani hawajui which kind of generation, hawajui which kind of generation they're dealing with. We are people who know technology. We are people who can source out anything that we want. People who are learned. And I think that's why saizi hawajapenda wataki watu waendelee kusoma, because like still people are still complaining about how bado education ijafandiwa. Teachers, I was speaking to a teacher and that teacher was like, imagine like bado do ijakam, ni school fees tunategemea saa hii, na unajua kuna ile student mwenye au kuja shule na school fees ambayo haitoshi. It's just so sad. So the moment we continue knowing our rights, the moment tunatoka tunachukua tunajihami na IDs za kupiga kura, tunajihami na knowledge, na tunaacha kudanganywa na 200, tunaacha kukubali kudanganyika na vihela vidogo. Because as I remember my very dear friend Nick, he said that you're given that 200 shillings and you pay for it for like you pay for it for 5 years. 5 years of paying for only 200 shillings. Why? Because obviously wanajitokeza ni kama ambayo wanajitokeza hapo, I'm gonna say 2026 hapo ikienda kuisha 2027 they will be there giving us 200 shillings. And please remember, like our parents went through this. Our parents put us in this ditch, and right now we are learning to climb through it. And right now it is so hard. Someone was saying that millennials are people who have children who don't have jobs right now, don't have whatever, and Gen Zs are the children of the millennials who are going through really hard shit out here. So yes, obviously stakata daughter mimi like mmoja kuja nipe, I won't say no to money, but kubali pesa, then you uchukue hiyo pesa na uende ukavote for the right person. Okay, for now we don't know who the right person is, because you're saying Matiang'i, and Matiang'i has this scandal. Now I don't know if, and I'm going to ask my dear co-host, I don't know if we can tunaweza mchukua mtu na afanywe background search kama venye chief justice ufanywa, because chief justice, I was told by someone, a certain lawyer, they said that when a chief justice is to be elected about whatever that thing, the background unafanywa mpaka huko. No, whoever we are choosing, we know hata kama kuna mahali kidogo aliiba sadaka, mahali kidogo alijibisha mtu, we want to know that, because let us change the way we vote with emotions, and I usually say this, kijana ya fulani is who? Sawa, msichana sijui ni of which kijana is unisex. We don't want that now. Let us vote without emotions. We vote for a public servant who we've seen not heard. We've seen what they've done. We've seen them. Felix. Kakango.
Yes, Zulfa.
Please continue.
Thank you so much. In fact, I really appreciate. You know, I don't know why at some point before even if the person before the person is allowed to even start making a political party for presidency, and before any person applies for or before the person or during the submission of their documents to the IBC, why vetting is not done even by the IBC? Because at some point we find that many people, when those people who are elected, they seem to be, what can I say, Zulfa, this is what I mean in the context of what you are talking about. You know, before any person vies for any seat, afanyiwe some of the interrogations zenye zinaonyesha how good this person, how suitable is this person to vie for presidency. Hiyo ndio kitu yenye walisahau kwa nchi yetu Kenya, by the way. To vie for MP, governor and whatever. Mtu anapitishwa kwa vetting fulani yenye inamconfirm fully, alafu ndiye hata anasubmit the document to them. Kama hizo vitu ndizo viko, I'm very sure atungekuwa tunakuanga na uongozi yenye natupeleka kwenda ndani ya miti. But the fact that now huwa zina happen na huwa tuna trust watu kutokana na midomo yao na vile wanatu convince, we really need to accept. Unaona? Nimesikia ukisema like ukisema kuhusu talking about what kuna mtu mwenye umezungumzia hapo hivyo awali.
Morara
Au mwingine. Morara hata niliona comment yenye inasema bedsheet za State House ndio anatumia. Sasa unajua mtu hawezi sema kitu ana guess.
No man, like why?
I'm telling you the truth, my sister. Somebody cannot say something that either he or she is guessing. For this comment, I can easily, truly agree with him that it might be true. Jamaa si alifika akaanza kujigamba na hata tulikuwa tumeanza kuweka imani kwake. So nimetamani sana wakuje ku-employ a body yenye inafanyia watu wenye afanya application for election vetting before mtu afanye nini. Mtu ana submit documents zenye zinaonyesha hajai kuwa corrupt, analipa tax vizuri, hiyo anaheshimu sheria, watu hivyo. By the time mtu anapatiwa ruhusa ya kuingia sasa kwa competition, hadi anapata hiyo nafasi ya kuanza kufanya campaign, unapata ashapitia some processes zenye zinamqualify. Our country, Kenya, right now is not in a good state, Zulfa.
It has not been. And we shall continue to complain about our country in the next show. Sawa? So would you please, Mr. Felix, try to mention and remember your name, and maybe try to simp kidogo pale, sawa? Tuone kama at least Friday mimi nitakuwa mosque, wewe utakuwa wapi, sawa? So say your name.
Wait. Unajaribu kusema?
You know what I know.
Unajaribu kusimp?
Simp. Jaribu kusimp.
Ni simpie nani?
Unajua huyu ana simp.
Wewe niambie tu.
Shaz.
Yeah?
Shaz.
Oh gosh. Na nikipata there is something maybe nilichoma. By the way, let me tell you the truth. Many people wanaweza ni interpret even in real life situation hivi ndo ninakwanga. Truly, wacha nijishtaki leo. The way you see me before the cameras, that is not the same way I'll treat you. That is not the same way I'll treat you. Mbona cheka?
Because it is true.
Atishaz. Nimetamani kumwona by the way.
Yeah, same.
Do you think the chemistry will allow me?
I think the chemistry is allowing you.
Me or her?
You, both of you. Trust me. Shaz, let me tell you something about my brother. Sawa?
Address Shaz umwambie kitu.
Si unamwambia?
Aya ndio hiyo kamera kwako.
Which camera?
The
front one?
main camera, yes.
Okay. Shaz is for Sharon. Yes, sindio?
Yes.
So Sharon, dadangu, kipenzi. Nataka nikwambie kwamba huyu shemeji yangu huyu, sawa? Hako sawa, tena hako sawa vibaya. Ni mtu ambaye ni mkarimu, that is one thing, sawa? Hii kubweka hapa na bweka hapa studio is just, I'm gonna say, it's just for sure, he's really kind. He's a good, let me do this, something that they do. He's a good man. A really good man, okay? So call him. Na akisimpo wewe tukubalia Shaz. Mkubalie. Sawa? Actually, he knows how to cook actually. Ametupikia matoke. He's really good. So Shaz. Na hamna mtu mwingine anamfanya na smile vinye wewe unamfanya na smile. Every moment akipitia chats zenu, sawa? Ana smile too. And I've never seen that. Na me, Shaz, you're the only girl I know. Felix kakangu. Mwongeleshe shemeji. Umwambie that she is the only.
It's all fire.
You'll have to pay me after this.
That is the way you used to do when your cousin angetamani umconnect na mtu.
Hey,
Nasi uko talented.
There's a cousin right now who is married to someone that I connected. So don't joke. Do not joke. Sawa? And I simped for both of, because mimi nataka chocolates. Sawa? Malizia baba jamani, msimpie, mwambie kitu cha mwisho. Na umwambie nini? Umwambie. But then you never answered Gypsy. Did you say we're gonna go or we're not gonna go?
Yes, we will.
Okay.
We will. As early as possible, we shall be there. Guys, I want us to go straight to Parliament. Walikuwa na another session today, right?
So we're gonna tutawaaga alafu tuwaache wakiendelea.
Nikiendelea prepare kuwapeleka huko nje. Nataka utuambie vile maybe umepangia nini wewe sasa, wewe kama mwananchi mzalendo, sawa? Ni nini umesaidia nchi nayo? Unaweza ringia watu. Mtu akikuuliza like Zulfa, wewe ni mwananchi mzalendo. Unaweza kuwa umecontribute nini?
Let me drink water.
Unaweza ambia watu.
Like what I have done for Kenya. I've done everything for Kenya. So, from the leaders I chose, not these people that we are seeing. From me sitting here, sawa, and stating, I'm gonna say, stating it as it is, sawa, and trying to advise and doing some kind of civic education, sawa, to these people of Kenya. I think that is contribution enough, and I'm gonna do more, sawa. Register again 2 votes. I try to analyze the kind of leaders that I want for Kenya. Yes.
Hivyo tu.
Yeah, that is what I can say.
Aya sasa mimi ni muoga, nimeshindwa vile nitaenda kumapproach. Hebu mwambie tafadhali anisaidie hiyo part yenye imebaki.
Nani akusaidia? Nani?
Mwenye ulikuwa unani connect na yeye.
Shaz.
Mwambie nimeshindwa, ninakuangamisha.
Wewe. Kim
ndio maana nimeongea mali sionekane.
Shaz. Felix, and I'm serious this one, I'm not joking. Sawa? But Felix likes you so much. I don't know. I don't know who you are though. Sawa? But I know that he does like you. And anaogopa utamuita bro tena, of which sijumba anaogopa, and as you are told by the same person, they told you that mwanaume ni kusimp. They told you that. So simp. Just simp to this person. Simp to this person. Simp to this person. You only got one chance. Usimp sai. Friday ni. Leo ni on one. Wednesday. Today is on a Wednesday.
Today?
Aye. Let me get shocked first.
Kwani siku zimekimbia?
Kwani
yes. No shortcut. No shortcut. That is the case.
Oh my God.
That is the case.
Oh my God.
Uko na deni ya mtu? Why you worried?
I had to do something on Tuesday that I didn't do. That I thought today is on Tuesday.
You will do it today.
But today is on Wednesday. Oh God. This is where I am, the way I am now. So tell this person, sasa mwambie.
I just told you to...
What, Sharon, I will text this nigga and tell them that you like them too. If you like them too. If you don't like them, sawa, tell them, mwite bro, I understand.
I'm an individual person. Usiongee hivyo adani eti tuko wengi.
See, nigga is one person. Tell this nigga to do this and this, sawa? So, Sharon.
Sasa, mbona yeye by the way? Mbona uliamua kae yeye? Unajua ndio uliamua leo. Mbona? Na ukipata I'm old than her.
Kwani si I think that one is good. People frown at wababa with watoto wadogo.
What if upate yeye ni mkubwa? But utasema it is still good.
Do you want the lady or not?
Usiulize hivyo.
Let me tell you something, Felix. In this life, sawa? And I
go for what
if
you
want. Yes, I was with some people somewhere, sawa? And this girl comes up to me and she's like, unachiki ule boy, sawa? Ule boy ako fine. And I'm like, come here, sawa? You see my friend here likes you. Evil. And by the time we were done with the event we were in, those people were vibing. So if you want something, go to it and say like, I want you. I want that cup. Okay? I want it. So do you want shares or not? Just choose right now. Do you want or not? Mina penda mtu akusema I want or I don't. Mambo ya kutuna. Do you want? Because it is the wanting here. Do you want? Sema jibu, sema acha kuogopa eti wananiona aje. Sema I want you. Do you want?
Zulfa tusame tafadhali.
Do you?
Zulfa atusame. Sasa muulize yeye.
Seriously?
Muulize.
Unataka kucheza hiyo game ya ujue kama yeye anakutaka kwanza ndio umtake. What is wrong with you?
Muulize yeye.
What is wrong with you? Hey. Even no matter hatuoleki jamani. Sababu you are waiting for this girl to tell if she likes you. Ama you should be the one who usema. Sharon, Felix anakuambia DM.
Hey guys, thank you so much. Zulfa ameongea, amemaliza. I want us now to end directly kule bunge tusikie wanasema nini. Ama niaje Zulfa? Ama nimekukatizia?
No, umenikatizia.
Ambona.
Siku ni umenikatia sababu
Mbona.
how you waiting for this lady to tell you if she likes you? You should tell her you like her.
Like seriously? Do I look like somebody who is a fearing man? I'm a gentleman. Do you remember that song? I'm a gentleman. By then nyinyi ni watoto wenye mumegrow juzi. Unaweza kosa kuijua. I'm a gentleman. Anyway, let's go to parliament tuone ni nini kinaendelea. Zulfa, stop losing your moods. What is wrong? You're not okay with me?
You have disappointed me.
Why? Why?
If you want something, you go for it. If I want you now, Felix, I will come for you.
You
I will
sure?
not care if you're married or not. I will come.
You sure?
Yeah.
You will break all the rules
All
that
the
you may
norms,
need to
all the
break as
norms.
long
I
as
will-
you
if I
take
will
me away.
simp, I will come to you and be like, I want you, Felix. I don't care. There's someone, you're married, I will come for you. And I don't care how you see me, how you judge me, I will come for you. Na kama mimi niko na hiyo courage and I'm a lady and that is frowned upon. Wewe mbona una courage ya kumwambia yule mreda ambaye unamtaka?
Wallahi. Guy.
Nenda. Nenda umwambie.
Hebu tuende kwanza bunge kwanza. Mengine kesi baadaye. Yeah?
Sawa.
Kesi baadaye sivyo.
So tunasema majina tunde lunch ama tuache wakiendelea.
Si tunaenda bungeni tafadhali tuone yenye yanaendelea huko.
Wewe fiti.
Ama unataka aje?
Where are we streaming? Do we say our names and go, or do we continue with the live, with the parliament one?
Si tunaenda parliament kidogo ndio tufike parliament alafu ndo at least tusikie akina Wetangula wanasema nini sivyo? Yes.
The first budget policy statement and debt management strategy are submitted to Parliament. The two documents ought to be tabled either in the course of today's sitting or during tomorrow's sitting, being the last available sitting day as by the prescribed timelines. Having said so, honorable members, strict statutory timelines apply to the consideration of the BPS by the Budget and Appropriation Committee and indeed the departmental committees. Therefore, the urgent formation of the Budget and Appropriations Committee and the Public Debt and Privatization Committee to consider the budget policy statement and debt management strategy cannot be overstated. The House is accordingly guided. Call out messages.
Order number 3, messages.
Members, take the nearest seats on whichever side you desire. Honorable Jeho, take the nearest seat. Honorable members, I have a message from the Senate. Order. Honorable members, pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 45-5, I wish to report to the House that I have received 8 messages from the Senate regarding the passage of the following bills. 1, the Houses of Parliament Bicameral Relations Bill, National Assembly Bill number 44 of 2023. 2, the Cotton Industry Development Bill, Senate Bill number 5 of 2023. 3, the Public Transport Motorcycle Regulation Bill, Senate Bill number 38 of 2023. 4, the Public Finance Management Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 40 of 2023. 5, the Fire and Rescue Services Professionals Bill, Senate Bill number 55 of 2023. 6, the Intergovernmental Relations Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 12 of 2024. 7, the Political Parties Amendment number 2 Bill, Senate Bill number 26 of 2024. 8, the Elections Amendment number 2 Bill, Senate Bill number 29 of 2024. And honorable members, the first message conveys that on Thursday, 5th December 2024, the Senate considered and passed the Houses of Parliament Bicameral Relations Bill, National Assembly Bill number 44 of 2023, with amendments. In this regard, the Senate now seeks the National Assembly's reconsideration of the bill in accordance with the provisions of Article 112 of the Constitution. The second message relates to the passage of the Cotton Industry Development Bill, Senate Bill number 5 of 2023. The message conveys that the Senate considered and passed the National Assembly's amendments to the bill on Wednesday, 4th December 2024. Members will recall that in accordance with the provision of Article 112 of the Constitution, the National Assembly considered and passed the bill with amendments on 14th August 2024 and referred them to the Senate for consideration. The passage of the bill by the Senate in the form passed by the National Assembly therefore concludes the bicameral consideration of the bill. Honorable members, the third message relates to the passage of the Public Transport Motorcycle Regulation, what is commonly called Border Bill, Senate Bill number 38 of 2023. The message conveys that the Senate considered and passed the bill with amendments on Thursday, 5th December 2024. The bill seeks to provide for a regulation of the border industry and for connected purposes. The fourth message relates to the passage of the Public Finance Management Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 40 of 2023, published via Kenya Gazette Supplement number 160 dated 1st September 2023. The bill seeks to amend the Public Finance Management Act, Cap 412A, to inter alia require county governments to develop and implement a county revenue collection system and to provide for the process of funding functions that have been transferred from one level of government to another under Article 187 of the Constitution. The message conveys that on Thursday, 5th December 2024, the Senate considered and passed the Public Finance Management Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 40 of 2023, with amendments. The fifth message relates to the passage of the Fire and Rescue Services Professionals Bill, Senate Bill number 55 of 2023. The message conveys that the Senate considered and passed the bill with amendments on Thursday, 5th December 2024. The bill seeks to provide for the establishment, administration, powers and functions of the Fire and Rescue Services Professionals Board, the examination, training, registration and licensing of fire and rescue services professionals and for connected purposes. The sixth message relates to the passage of the Intergovernmental Relations Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 12 of 2024. This bill seeks to amend the Intergovernmental Relations Act, Cap 265F, to establish a structured framework for intergovernmental relations to enhance relations amongst the national government, county executive, and county assemblies. The message conveys that the Senate considered and passed the bill with amendments on Thursday, 5th December 2024. The seventh and eighth messages relate to the passage of the Political Parties Amendment number 2 Bill, Senate Bill number 26 of 2024, and the Elections Amendment number 2 Bill, Senate Bill number 29 of 2024. The bills seek to amend the Political Parties Act, Cap 7D, and the Elections Act, Cap 7, to actualize some of the recommendations and views of the public submitted to the National Dialogue Committee, NADCO, during the National Dialogue Discourse on issues of electoral justice and related matters. The message conveys that the Senate considered and passed the two bills with amendments on Thursday, 5th December 2024. Honorable members, with regards to the Senate amendments to the Houses of Parliament Bicameral Relations Bill 2023, the schedule of amendments is hereby referred to the Departmental Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs for consideration and reporting. With regard to the Senate bills, members will note that standing orders require the Speaker to cause a bill received from the Senate to be read a first time upon conveyance of its message. In view of this, and in order for the House to commence consideration of the Senate bills, I hereby direct the clerk to schedule the bills in the order paper for first reading in the next sitting. Thereafter, the bills stand committed to the following departmental committees: the Public Transport Motorcycle Regulation Bill, to the Departmental Committee on Transport and Infrastructure; the Public Finance Management Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 40 of 2023, to the Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning; the Fire and Rescue Services Professionals Bill, Senate Bill number 55 of 2023, to the Departmental Committee on Regional Development; the Intergovernmental Relations Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 12 of 2024, to the Departmental Committee on Administration and National Security; the Political Parties Amendment number 2 Bill, Senate Bill number 26 of 2024, and the Elections Amendment number 2 Bill, Senate Bill number 29 of 2024, to the Departmental Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs. The House is accordingly guided, and I thank you. Members at the bar, take the nearest available seats. As we do so, allow me to acknowledge in the public gallery, I believe these are students from Kenya Institute of Management, Nairobi campus, Nairobi. On my behalf and on your behalf, I welcome them to the House of Parliament for this afternoon's sitting. Is it there? Honorable members, I also wish to welcome a school from Nyandarua called Magomano Girls. I believe it's from Kinangop. On behalf of myself and the House, we welcome them to the House of Parliament. And Honorable Thuku Kwenya has asked me for a minute to welcome the school from his constituency, and strictly 1 minute, Kwenya. You are not allowed to wave at people in the gallery.
I'm waving at, sorry, Mr. Speaker, I'm waving at the clerk for him to just spot where I am. Mr. Speaker, I thank you for this opportunity to welcome a great school in my constituency by the name Magomano Girls. And I want to assure them that the Parliament is a beautiful place to be and to work. And given the opportunity, Mr. Speaker, now they have a dream of a place they would wish to work and even represent their constituents maybe later in life. They are most welcome, feel welcome. This is Parliament where we say that there is a place of record and decorum. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Record and decorum, sometimes. Honorable members, order Dr. Nyikal take your seat. Otherwise, you'll stand for a little long. The member coming in, take your seat. The next order.
Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers. Order number 6, notices of motion. Order number 7, questions and statements.
Honorable members, before I go back to communication, I received a note from the Honorable Dr. Bukose, Chair of Finance, to the effect, Chair of Health, to the effect that he has traveled out of the country and he has designated Dr. Nyikal to lay on the table the statement on the SHA issue that we raised in Naivasha. Dr. Nyikal, are you ready with it?
Chair, is it to lay or
to deliver? And this is not chair, this is speaker.
I'm sorry, so speaker, to lay or to deliver?
To deliver if you are ready before I give my ruling.
So then I give it to the table.
The direction was that the statement is to be presented to the House. And members will not know the content until they look for it after a long while. Yet the issues were that it is of public interest.
Is a National Assembly proceedings and bado inaendelea kwenye channel yetu, but us we're gonna break and go for a very late lunch. Alafu tupatane hapa, I'm gonna say saa 10:30. Saa 10:30 tupatane hapa. Tukiendelea kudiscuss hii conclusion ambayo unasikia pale Patricia Minwambo anasema conclusion please. Continue watching here, but we're gonna get out. Say your name Felix, alafu we get out.
Yes. Thank you so much guys for joining us, and tunakutana saa ngapi Zulfa?
Saa 10:30.
Saa 10:30. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate. Bye.